Cast. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, fellas. Chad, good morning. Guys, very good morning. It is Friday. Guys, a couple of things. and I'll remind, hey, Craig, good morning. I'll remind you guys again later when we have everybody in the room. New link for the next 2 weeks will be posted in the member area today or tomorrow. So starting Monday, we'll need a new link. Hey, Patrick, good morning. Jacques, good morning. I will post that link in the member area. Chris, very good morning. We will do education tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And as well, I will have that link posted today or very early tomorrow, depending on when my guy gets it. Gold is melting up again. If you guys remember yesterday, I gave that gold long and I gave a crazy target of 1632. Well, we're at 1640. If we blow up through, good morning, Todd. If we blow up through 1641, maybe 41, 2 or 3, gold starts working into 1648. Good morning, Yuri. I don't know that we see 1648 today, but it looks like that's where we're headed. Coming into the session, guys, crude has a lot of sellers again overnight, 7,200. We're getting a bounce here, but 72, almost 7,300 sellers right now in crude. We have small buyers in the NASDAQ, just under 700. NASDAQ is right at 9,600. We do have news this morning. We have buyers in silver. It is already in longs. So unless we get a pullback and a move back up, and we have a chance of that, we will not get a silver trade. ES, 6,000 sellers. Gold, 85, almost 8,600 buyers overnight. So they're still buying gold. 10,000 buyers in bonds. They're still buying gold. They're still buying bonds. At the moment, I have ZB bot on. I have silver bot on. I have nothing else on. I am I'm going to check news real quick. Well, that's not good. There we go. Let's see here. 945 preliminary market PMI. So we have PMIs at 945. 10 o'clock existing home sales. So 945 news and existing home sales at 10. Let me quickly read the disclaimer. And we'll get on with it, fellas. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. We're good to go, guys. We're good to go. I highlighted it in red. I highlighted this in red. Okay, so this is Able Systems disclaimer. I won't read you the hypothetical performance. Stafford Trading, which I assume owns Able Systems or is the parent company, has had no experience in trading actual accounts on this system. $6,000. You get no experience with a live account. Because there are no actual trading results to compare to the hypothetical performance results, customers should be particularly wary of placing undue reliance on these hypothetical performance results. You have got to be kidding me with that. They've never traded it live. But for $6,000, you can own it. Got it. Got first target. 41.5 is where we could. Got them both, guys. 40 tick trade. Again, I'm not touching these trades, fellas. I'm letting the bot do all the work. All right, fellas, it is 9 o'clock. I'm going to go quickly eat my breakfast. And I will be back. So if anybody has any questions before I go, holler. All right, I've turned on crude and I've turned on RB. Did anybody take the RB long on the 3-minute that I gave you? The entry was at 26 and the target was 61. Good morning, Ryan. And that rat bag went to 59. Went to 59. I'll be back, guys, in a few minutes. All right, fellas, I'm back. Let's see what we got going on here. 123 million to sell. And something just filled. Hang on, guys. No idea what. Oh, RB. RB is long. Gold is long on the bots. Here we go, fellas. All right. 15 range went long, got both targets. Yeah, thank God it's Friday, Jim. I'll see you at 12:30. Let's see what we did here, fellas. Back up to 220 million to sell. Oh, crude must have taken some bot trades while I was gone. Yeah, it got this short. Something got target. Hang on, guys. And it got this long. Okay. Crude's up 420. Both targets look like they were hit on RB. They were. Here's the trade. There's the trade there. And here's the long on gold. I would think that that's a good long. Should not come below 43, I wouldn't think. And maybe 42.3. Gold's going to have to get up through 43.7. The long I gave you guys on RB earlier got target. All right, fellas. Let's see what we're going to get on the open. Dang, they blew that up to 700 million to sell. 700 million. And we still have 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Down to 582. Boy, there's a lot going on. It is options expiration, guys. I don't know that gold can get much above 18 to 20. I mean crude. All right, guys, minute 47. 640 million to sell. Looks like shorts on the open will be good. We hit first target on gold, no fill. Watch that 15 range right on the, it's going to short before the open. Darn it. 626 with a minute and 15. There's first target on gold. Break even +1. I'm going to move this off the screen. You got first target. 2 trades, 2 winners on the 377 today. You're short. If anybody took the 15 range, you're short ahead of the open, but I think that'll be a good trade. $928 million to sell on the open. $20 seconds, guys. Unorenco's going to short on the open.
Order filled.
Unorenco is short.
Stop filled.
Gold's out on the pullback. All right, here we go, guys.
Order filled.
Yeah, Russell went long on the 13 range. Russell's long. 900 million to sell. We should come down. All right, guys. Come on down, dude. Now, support is 85. It's holding 85. Now we're going long. There's looks like we want longs.
Order filled.
All right, guys. My bots are on. ES is good. We're sideways. Too early to grasp economic impact from coronavirus. We hit first target here and didn't fill it on the Russell. We're sideways. We're rolling over on the NASDAQ. Now we're, all right, I'm short, guys, on the Unorenco. Live. Nope. This son of a gun is going to take me out. It's going to take me out. Come on, sell them off. What do you want to do here?
Order filled.
This doesn't want to break any one direction, up or down. Come on, buddy. All right, we're going to be choppy, huh? Guys, it's choppy. Jeepers. Straight flat. Looks like it's going to take me out. Wants to. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Come on down. Come on, buddy. Could be hit target, did not fill.
Target filled.
Got target. Break even +1. 2
Order
off.
filled. Target filled.
There we go. Okay. There we go. Targets are filled. That was a live trade, fellas. Live trade. Yeah, it was close. Hey, listen. Only counts in hand grenades and horseshoes. It identified the stop, held the stop.
Target filled.
Negative delta. There's first target there. Oh, dang. I missed this, guys. Crude is short. Crude is short on our 3-minute. '15 range got targets. Unirenco got targets.
Target filled.
I don't see what else we.
Target filled.
Both targets hit here. It's down $55. 2,000 sellers. I mean, that was just a stop run, guys. The 3-minute is short. Crude is short on the 3-minute as well. It's a pretty nice trade. We're getting bounce. Nice job, Rich. What was your entry, Scott? I mean, fellas, I showed my trade. You saw my entry? See you tomorrow, Rich. See you in education. What was your entry, Scott, on the Unirenco? We may get a bounce here. We may be waiting on, guys. Scott, I'm going to ask again. What was your entry on the Unirenco? We may get a 90, 95, 88, 75. Yeah, mine was 89.50. We may be waiting on $9.45 news. Gold on the 500 tick, fellas, took another trade, is up 770. Here's your trade. And this was the previous trade. So it's taken 2 trades, it's up 770.
Italy's Attorney General warning the government that revoking al-Qa'ida military possession could be risky. ETL in Milan.
2 bout winners and done for the day. You're welcome, John. Oh, Kaplan speaking. Yeah. You're welcome, John. Have a good day. Take the money and run. This ES guys that I'm working with on the...
Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, you're not speaking?
Order filled.
This ES that I'm it must be another Kaplan. The ES that I'm working with, guys, on this Unirenco, it didn't fire. But here's a nice winning trade. A wealthier one. I don't know why it didn't fire, but sometimes the Unirenco because of the construction of the Unarenco. Anybody trading this crude on the 3 minute? Right now we're straight shorts. The 3 minutes coming to target, fellas. If anybody took the 3 minute, it's almost to target. Let's see where we can come. We're coming to 44. I would expect Russell to bounce in here, this area, maybe down to 82.5. Guys, we have news in 5 minutes. I'm a little disappointed the ES didn't pick up that trade on the Unarenco. But it was a winning trade. I missed an ES on my favorite chart, the 8 range by a candle. First target hit on the 3 minute. First target hit 14.5 handles. Second target coming in at 24 handles. I mean, it was a big stop to start, 24 handles. But again, you got your second target, fellas, almost within a few ticks. That's a humongous trade. Anybody take it on the 3 minutes? That is an enormous trade. Anybody in it on the 3 minute? Okay, Ali, good for you. Chris, good for you. Okay, Jacques, you guys, this is a monster on the 3 minute. I took it on the Unarenco. This is a monster, fellas. Monster. It's within tick. There it is, second target. 14.5 handles and 24 and still going. Bots are going to be quiet now, guys. I mean, we're in a trend down. So both targets hit here. Nothing I can do with that. I'm currently down $55 live. Let me show you. This is my live account. I jumped the gun. Yeah, I jumped the gun. Instead of waiting, I took this short. Got crossed out here and put in again and got the winning trade. I was down 4 something. I'm down $55. You know, ordinarily we wait for that shake, but I like the shorts. Crude has to come down below 61. It should. Below 61, this is going to get slaughtered. It'll come down to that 40, should get that 42 target. I don't know what's here at 61 that this thing seems to want to hold, but if you're trading this live, it's been here 4 times. Over 10,000 sellers. If you guys, anybody's in this is a sim trade, but if anybody's in it, you may want to give some consideration to taking your money. If it breaks that 61, she's coming. Big time. Bonds are bid strongly. Gold obviously bid. Silver bid. All targets have been hit on the NASDAQ. Market manufacturing reading coming up. think we're looking for 51.5 PMI. The reason my bot did not take that ES trade, I had it set for long only, like a dope. The 15 range, I didn't have on, but got both targets, 22 and 37 ticks
Order filled.
on the miss, 50.8, miss.
Dollar into this latest data concerns around the coronavirus after 30-year bond up 1.25 points.
30-year bonds up 1.25 points, fellas. Look at gold. Straight longs. Oh, crude is breaking. Yeah, here's crude. Oh, trying to break. It should get that target, fellas. Look at this NASDAQ. Crushed. God dang. ES crushed. That was only good for about 14 handles. Again, I had it set for longs only. If ES doesn't bounce 39 area, it's going to get walloped. All right, guys, let me take a look at. I'm going to move this off the screen. You see that the trade is. NASDAQ's down 107. If this 17 doesn't hold, it's going to get blasted down to 12. If 17 blows, it's going to get hit again. It looks like it's going to blow. Here's your support now. It's not much. 17. I think it's going to get hit. It held 17 again. There it goes. Told you. We're coming down to 10. Jeepers criminy. We could head down to 94, 92. We're going to head below 95. If 9,500 gets hit, this could get ugly in a hurry. Somebody tell me the tick range. Nice job, LA. Got your NQ for the day and you're done. Good job. 220 tick range. We can't trade that, fellas. No way, no how. Well, I didn't trade it, so I don't really know. Right here. 932. Got both targets. Remember, Chris, I do not put trail on until first target. So if you guys are running trail, you got popped on the trail. I mean, I say that and have said that literally 75 million times. If you guys are running trail before first target, it's your prerogative, but I do not run trail prior to first target. No, it didn't. It's right here. Here's your short. Doesn't come to first. Pops into the trail dot. Yeah, I don't run trail. I mean, it's not like I haven't told you guys how I trade. It's not like I haven't talked about it 12, 14, 15, 20 million times in education. If you guys are running trail, it's your prerogative as a trader. But on an extremely volatile day, like we're seeing today, the likelihood is you're going to get popped on the trail. I want it to go to target first. I don't care about stops. I don't care about draw, I meant. We're below 95. It's over. This is dead. There's that 92. This is dead. Now we're in trouble. I don't have a trade. I got to look at other stuff. I have nothing else to trade. Until these reverse, I have nothing to trade. I am not getting involved in this NASDAQ. Not at 200 plus tick range. Gold was another long at 48.1. Yeah, we could trade gold. Gold is longs, fellas. NASDAQ has got to bounce. 246 tick range. What's the ES, Pam? The ES probably has to be, I was going to say close to 60, 49. That's absurd. That's where we want the NASDAQ to be, 49. I don't know if this has to do with options expiration. Three-minute candles. 15 range is long. My guess is you're going to get that target. It's pretty volatile. I'm not touching this, guys. NQ is at 280. ES is at 55. Anybody take that 15 range, you're going to get first target. You got it.
Order filled.
All right, we're going to get a bounce, fellas. Way oversold down here. I mean, this is why I don't want to touch this. You got another long try in here, back above 95, 510. Going to trade into this support here at 96 area.
Futures did a fresh high from 16.50, now 16.47.60.
We got a new high on gold, 49.3. If NASDAQ breaks below 97, call it 50, maybe quarter, it's coming back down to 92. It's got to break quarter. There it is. There it is. You got 92. You got your 92. There's a no, that is not NYSE ticks. No. You got your 92 from 97 if anybody wanted it and still coming. Now it's a free trade. Anybody take it? I know this is fast as hell, guys, so we trade accordingly. 15 range got the long, not quite the short. There are no bot trades yet here, fellas. I mean, we're well into shorts. We should come back down and test that 81 area. If anybody's short from 97.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Above the 5.46 million, better than the 5.44 million. All right, we should bid. Come on, bid it. We're trying to bid up into 30. we should certainly get to 28.29. If we can get above about 26, 27, we can start working back into the 40s. Not gonna do it. We're wedged between 9 and 21.
Order filled.
Gold just went long on the 377 again. We rolled on the 15 range. Damn it.
Order filled.
First target hit.
Target filled.
Gold got first target immediately on the 377.
Order filled.
RB is short. It's break even +1. It keeps getting taken out at this break even +1. That may be too small on the 377 because it keeps getting hit at first target and a pullback. So you may want to go to trail on that. ES is short on the 8 range. ES is short on the 8 range. NASDAQ's trying to come down as well.
Target filled.
That's RB.
Order filled.
RB got first target. Guys, the volatility is high. Really high. The 15 range has gotten both targets on this last trade. Could lows on CNBC are great. So what we need is more volatility. Yeah, see that the gold just went to second target. NASDAQ keeps trading back up.
Target filled.
That's RB. Nice, Joe. Very good. Done for the day. Nice job. Take your money and run. Guys, if you're green, I would suggest you take the money and run. Silver will probably bid. Gold is strongly bid. Silver has an entry right here at 575. It's not a bot trade. It is not a bot trade, but silver is long at 575. Stop is at 18,500. This NASDAQ's chopping around. It doesn't want to come one direction or the other. Gold's backing off. I mean, I can make an argument for a NASDAQ long with a stop at 80, but I don't think anybody wants a freaking 30 handle stop. I'm not touching it. All right, Chad, take your money and go. All right.
Stop, Phil.
Out on the 8 range. Watch this Uniranko. Man, dollar has been completely blasted. Let me move this, guys. It's not ready to fire a trade. There's nothing that I have in a trade at the moment. Let me find my order flow. These candles are ginormous. We should trade pretty close back up to 21 from here. Guys, it's choppy. It's choppy. I mean, we're down to sideways now. It'll find a direction. They're buying some back. We've been as much as negative 48.79. They bought, we're down to 37. Yeah, this is awful. I'm not trading, Ash. I'm not trading. We're consolidating here, so I'd rather miss a move than exacerbate a bad situation. We're going to get a bounce long, guys. At some point, we're going to get a bounce long. Now, we could go all the way back to 96.04. RB is long again on the bot. That's odd. I could take a look at it, Rick.
Target filled.
There's first target on RB. Oh, I got break even +1. This will keep taking. On these small stuff, guys, you can't. I mean, I can't use break even +1. It just comes back and clips you every time. ES is a long with a 36 stop if you guys want to hold an ES. If the ES can break up through 45.50, it's going to 49.5. I prefer the 45.50 entry. Stack sellers small. Fed's Brainerd is headed to the mic. Super. That's what we need. Look at gold. Remember I gave that as my final area for a target, 55? We're going to get there. I just missed a 49.6 entry on a daily breakout. NASDAQ is fighting a small time frame. It's fighting the 8 moving average, guys. You can almost sell it every time it hits the 8. Look at a 3-minute. It cannot get above that 8, which is currently about 15 area. Cannot get above that for now. Somebody tell me what the tick range is now on the NASDAQ. $83. Thank you. Thank you, Kristen, Randy, Pam. Thank you. All right, we're cool. We're calming down to just crazy. Russell might be interesting for a long around 72.5. NASDAQ looks like it wants to come down to 82. If it breaks 96.50, it comes down to 90. If it breaks up above 04, which it's trying, it goes to 9. It's in the middle of nowhere with no buyers. I would be really reluctant to want to take longs. Watch a break here below this little trend line. There it is. If it breaks 96.50, that's done. It's coming down to 91. It's coming to 91. Guys, if you're going to trade this, it's got to be quick. Came to 92. Watch the resistance now up about 10 to 11. I can't even get there. If you guys have the gumption, I'm not going to try that. In a downturn, the Fed should abstain from raising rates. Brainerd. Fed should adopt a strategy that maintains a 2% average inflation. Here's your support. Strong fiscal policy response will be vital. Voter and a dove. Yeah, if we blow S1, it's gonna come a ways. We need a retracement. The 15 range may give you first target again. It's long on the bot. I'm not taking any trades at this point, fellas. But bot, okay, so we're long now on the, we hit first target on the 15 range again. Let me change this to this. There we go. You guys can see there's no trades. There are no trades. If we blow this support, we got a long ways to come. I'm looking at gold real quickly, guys. Gold gives you another dang it. Gold is long right here. 50, well, let's see here, at 50, maybe 50.6, 50.7. Let me take a look at that on order flow. There's 50.6 on gold. Let's see this. Yeah, this should be our support here, 50. Guys, I do not have NASDAQ trades. I have nothing on the NASDAQ. Crude is bid. RB is now bid. Bonds are still bid. Silver's pulled back. Did anybody take that silver trade I gave you? It was an order flow trade, not a bot trade. At 18,575. Did anybody take it? You got 620 as a target. Anybody take silver? Okay. Yeah, so Bill, we have a tick range indicator, which we've had for years. One of our guys built it years ago. And it measures tick range over 3 3-minute candles. We ideally want to be over 20. Anything less than 15 is too slow. The NASDAQ trades wonderfully between 30 and 50. We have been pushing at times 200 and better and better. So another trade on the 377. Another trade on the 377. Another winner. I think this is 3 or 4 trades, all winners. Okay, long on the RB. I mean on the NASDAQ and Russell. This is the 15 range.
Target filled.
377 tick today, guys, is up $660. $660 on the 377. This is the first trade that I've let this 15 range take. This is a sim trade. It's not my live account. Oh, the ES went long, guys, on that Unorenko I'm playing with. Here it is. This is that Unorenko on the ES I'm playing with. Suffice to say, we're pretty darn high on the tick range. Where's the NASDAQ now? If we come below 100? If we get down into the 40 and 50 range, I'll trade it. 79. We're still, pretty high. 78, 79. We're still pretty high, guys. This should get first target. There it is. That should get target. The Unorenko got target also. I didn't have it on. Look at the CS, fellas, on this Unorenko. I am digging the living snot out of this chart. Now, today's the first day I've played with it. But I back tested this last night for hours.
Target filled.
There you go. Turn the trail on and let it go. We could get all the way back to 33.60. Went to break even +1. I wonder if I can turn that off and have it trail. If you email me, I'll send it to you, Chris. I'm guessing that's gold on the 500 tick. Yeah, it is. I'm not watching this because I have a 3-minute over it. Gold on the 500 tick today, fellas, is up $1,590. 1590. I'm going to start keeping a spreadsheet every day. I haven't done that in months, but I'm going to keep a spreadsheet. I sent it to you, Randy. I sent it to you this morning. Check your emails. Yep, I sent it to you. I don't know what you're asking me, Patrick. What does that mean, to check data? Not sure what you're asking. I don't understand the question at all. If you want to compare what? Guys, at the end of the session, I'm going to go through every trade. That's why I'm trying to highlight every trade that the bots take. Well, if you want to have comparative analysis, if I'm trading 3, you need to be trading 3. Right? We can't compare if I'm trading 3 and you're trading 1, or vice versa. Right? Guys, I built this ES chart. There's first target again in the Russell. I built this ES chart. All right, so I'm willing to. Yes, yeah, and actually today, on the NASDAQ, I traded 3, not 2. I had been trading 2. I went to 3. So we traded into that 31, which is resistance. We got to get above 31, 32 on the NASDAQ. And then we can start working up to 95.50. 428, Ryan, 428. This Uniranko, I will probably replace my 15 range with it, but we'll see. Clearly not, Dana. Jeff, I deleted my 377 tick on RTY. First off, I don't really trade Russell, as you guys know. I don't much care for it. Secondly, the 377 is profitable, but marginally.
Stop, Phil.
I mean, even the 13 range, it's up $145. Woohoo! Yep, I'll get to it today, Chris. What time is it? 10:30. Let's go back to the NASDAQ. Email it to me, Todd. I won't remember that. Thank you, Todd. NQ's back up to 112. Jeez. I mean, fellas, we're down to 3,100 sellers. We've been as high as 48 or something like that. 47. We're down to 3,100. They're starting to buy them back. They've been buying them back. If the 3-minute turns up, I'll take it. I mean, it's a ways away, but I'm waiting for the next candle here. Support right now is at 17.5. Trades into a trend line around 28. And it's got to get back above 31 to go. Yeah, I wouldn't hold anything over the weekend, buddy. Not me. Not me.
Stop, Phil.
All right, ES is out on the runner on that Uniranko, 337.50. Honestly, fellas, as volatile as it's been, with the exception of the NASDAQ, every single thing we trade is green. Gold is monstrously green on a number of trades. The 500 tick is up 15.90. We'll go through the trades at the end. You got buyers trying here. Sellers hit them. Small buyers here. I don't think we're going to short, though. I really don't. I don't know. I can ask her. She's probably still in the room. Lauren.
What order?
All right, Jim. See you at 12:30. Lauren, what was your total for the week? One of the guys is asking. And tell me how many trades if you know. I don't know if she traded yesterday. she had an issue with her Ninja. She actually had asked me to call her. I didn't have time. But I know she's green and done today. Guys, resistance right now is right around 26, 27. She's green today, $260. And what did you do for the week? Can you give me your week? I know you keep copious notes. Nope, she's not ready for 3 yet. That's for the whole week?
Order filled.
Laura? We were off Monday, and she didn't trade yesterday. So she traded Tuesday, Thursday, and today she's up $530. Live, guys, live. How much in the month of February? How much in the month of February? She's got to be somewhere around 1,700, I would think, for the month. But no losing days. She's not had a losing day. She's up $2,045 for the month of February. And I will tout my daughter because I can get her statements. So she's projecting probably 25, 6, 700 for the month if she stays on this pace, right? She only trades gold on the 377. Randy, I answered your email too.
Target filled.
Gold on the 377. 15 range just took another winner. Sorry, guys. I'm looking at the chat. I'm not paying any attention. And she trades the NASDAQ. She's trading 1 gold contract and 2 NASDAQ. That is all she is allowed to trade. So on gold, she can only get first target. So one of the things that Lauren said to me is, and guys, if you knew my daughter, she is a extraordinarily disciplined young Republican. I just thought I'd throw that in there. She looks at a trade because, she's trading a small account. That's RB. She's trading a small account.
Order filled.
And, she can't have blowouts. So one of the things that she has, said to me is she said, she looks at every single trade and she says, if I can only take one trade, would this be the trade? And she's trading the bot. That's all she knows how to do. I mean, she's not, there's both targets. RB is, she's not, well versed in, she's not versed at all in order flow. Come on, 1 tick. You're not going to give me that last couple ticks. There it is.
Target filled.
First tick again on the Russell. Here's the ES fell. Oh, come on, you son of a gun. Here's the ES on that Unirenko in a short. Again, this is a chart I put together last night, guys, on that ES. Well, she's very conservative, Kenny. I mean, she understands make your money and go. And she knows what her daily goal is. She has a goal. We've talked about it. We talk, generally every day. I talk to my daughter. I did not talk to her yesterday, though she did ask me to call her. Guys, yesterday I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 one-on-ones. So this is break even +1. I'm just going to move the chart. It's done. I mean, it's got first target. This has not gone to target yet. Looks like we're trying to push lower again. And then when she gets her account to about 6,000, you know, the goal is to, Randy, I'll send it from my, I don't know why guys don't get emails from that
Order filled.
email address. Here's gold again, long. Silver's bidding up again. When she gets to 6,000, we're going to increase that to 3 NASDAQ. Their second target hit on the Russell. It did not fill yet.
Target filled.
Got it. Russell's now up 495. We're going to go through all these trades today, fellas. Here's your long.
Target filled.
First target filled again. Another winner on gold. Oh, it would definitely help if you turn the chart on. She's doing 2 contracts on NASDAQ. Yes, Al.
Order filled.
So, guys, somewhere around 11:30, I'm going to go through all the trades that the bots have taken. So if you guys want to do some kind of, you know, comparative analysis on what the bots got relative to what you may have gotten, give me a minute, guys. 1 second. I just want to okay. I'm just mocking up a chart here. Be right back. Rick, I've covered all of that. I've covered all of that. What time frame does she trade on the NQ? She trades the Unirenko or the 3-minute. Same as me. She does nothing different than I have shared with you all.
Target filled.
You would have to. There's first target on the Unirenko, guys, and second. This is turning into a beast of a chart, fellas. Almost a second target at 5 handles.
Target filled.
This has taken 2 trades. It's up $887 today. So before someone criticizes and says, yeah, well, it was a major trend sell-off day, blah, 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 blah. Of course it took money. Of course it made money. This is the first trade it took.
Order filled.
And this is the second trade. And like this thing would be up like monstrous, but like a dingbat, I had it set for longs only up here. It would have taken that trade. This is why I spend so much time, guys, with charts. And gold on the 377 has not had a losing trade. Yeah, I know. And somebody's going to say, somebody will watch this video and say, yeah, well, gold was in a trend up, blah, 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 blah. Of course, here's a short winner, long winner, long winner, short winner, long winner. It's trading both sides, guys. You're welcome, Stephen. And I'll share it with everybody in education tomorrow. I'm going to keep totals for a week before I trade it live. The 500 tick had another winner to first target. It's break even plus one. Guys, I am not intervening one iota in any of these bot trades. I am not intervening at all. So anybody that's trading the bots, I'm not intervening whatsoever. 500 tick is in a short on crude. I'm letting them trade. Whatever they do, they do. The only thing down right now is RB is down $109. I am still down $55 in my live account. I will not end up down today. If we don't hold here, we're going to get slaughtered. NASDAQ. It could free fall a long way. Nice job, Kristen. Sat down late, had stop set, since changed. Yeah, that's all I use. Nice job. I am turning trail on after one. Yes, correct. I do that. That's not intervening. You could run it with the trail if you want. All right. Oh, I'll get my trade. Then don't use the trail. Nice job, Ryan. Done for the day. Good day. Great day. There's first target on crude. Break even plus one. Okay? I'm going to move this off the chart. Break even. It's break even. I've got this on break even. There's your short. First target hit. All right, that's interesting. I wonder if we can automatically do that. Probably. That's an interesting idea. We still have to add a few other things that you and I had emailed about. Those are getting done. You know, like third target, end of day, or whatever time you guys choose, flatten positions. We should trade back up to 90 half, but I got us a long, fellas, is what I'm seeing. What's the next one on your list? What is the next one, Floyd? That's not, I mean, you just raised that issue today. That's not next. You just raised that suggestion today. It's a great suggestion, and I like it. Turn on the trail after target one, but that won't be next. Guys, if we blow 74 quarter, it's going to hit the skids quick again.
Stop fill.
I don't know what got taken out. Crude on the bounce. Yes, Rick. Yes. Yes. Guys, I'm starting to turn off some of these bots. Okay? I have turned off crude. I'm sorry. I have turned off gold on the 377 tick up $880. We'll go through the trades at the end of the session. I've turned it off. I'm turning off the Russell, the only chart I have on the Russell. Okay? Up 495. That's off. That shouldn't happen. It used your own ATM. Is your exits on? It won't use your own ATM. This is hit the bottom. That should not happen. Did you do it after the trade fired, Chris? You have to do it before the trade fires. Huh. When this hits final target, I'm going to shut this off. Or whatever. It's at break even +1, right? I'm using the break even button here. So whatever this does, I'll shut that gold chart off. I think the 377 gold trade's much better than the RB on the Unirenko. I probably will not keep the RB Unirenko. I mean, I can because I have chart space, but I'm not paying much attention to it. I'm just letting it wheel and deal. Most of you guys don't trade it anyway. I'm down $109 on RB. I'll show you guys everything at the end. I will go through every single chart. Well, it's become a pain. It's become on those, it's become, for the longest time, it was, it was,
Order filled.
there's another trade on the 15 range
Target filled.
on NASDAQ. I don't know what got target. Oh, this did. Trading 2 contracts, guys, on the 15 range. It's only taken 3 trades, all 3 winners. I think it's only 3 trades. It's up 665.
Order filled.
Something just filled. All right, I'm shutting gold off on the 500 tick. All of my gold is off. Gold is up 1840 on the 500 tick.
Order filled.
These candles are just ginormous. This is your pullback long entry, if you can get it, 94.91. The 15 range is trading better today than the Unirenko again. It's getting those smaller time frame moves. China releasing new count of virus cases. When? The 3 minutes trying to turn up. When, Randy? Just now? Why am I not getting? We're 39. It's probably because of options expiration. Trump promises further farm aid. We're fighting a trend line on a 3-minute chart. That's why we're stuck. Gold shorted again and is going to first target. I've got him off, but it's one tick from that first target on the 377. It is just a beast today.
Order submitted.
It's a beast.
Filled.
I mean, it's a complete beast. We traded into a 3-minute trend line right at 96.50. Above 96.50, this thing will go. It's a tough trade today, Ash. I mean, I haven't traded much. All right, man. See you Monday. I am long currently on the Uniranko. I am long. This is a live trade, fellas. It's got to get above 96.50.
Target filled.
I'm green on the day. It's all it takes, gentlemen and ladies. One trade. I'm green on the day. I don't know why. That's it. I'm green. It's the last trade I take. You go get that second target. You do your thing. Thank you, Jeff. Come on, go get it. I mean, this should have no trouble getting up to 08. It should get to 08. Oh, did you hit my target and not fill me? You rat bag.
Target filled.
Got it. I'm up $500 on the day, fellas. Live. That's it. I'm done. My goal's hit, fellas. You guys good? That's it. I'm done. Dude, I will never. I'll take it. It's not, it's within my parameters of my daily goal. Again, if you guys are here on trial, I trade a live account. Here is my account. Here is my number. You guys can see it. You guys can go pay $6,000. 6 winners on gold today. Nice, Jay. Trading one contract. Gold has not had a losing trade. It just had another winning trade. You guys can pay $6,000 and go buy Able Systems. They've never taken a live trade. Do I set a loss level, Kenny? No, I don't. I was down at the open on the first trade, 455. I got shaken out of that first trade. And then I got the next trade. So I've taken 3 trades today, 2 winners and a loser. So I got shaken out. I was down 455. I turned it on at the open. Yep, I'm going to do it tomorrow in education, Lily. I'm going to let that take one more trade. See what it does. Yeah, I'm going to share it with everybody tomorrow, guys. I turned it on a little prematurely, so that's kind of on me because I think this is going to go. It hasn't fired yet, but it should. ES should work back to maybe 43, 43 half. And then above that, 48, 47, 48. We could go all the way back to 33.60 today. It hasn't fired, so. But I'm done for the day, guys. I'll take $500. I had no losing days again this week. We traded 4 days. I traded 4 days live. No down days. But I had some draw this morning. And on this winning trade, which was the second trade here, one of these came one of these came pretty close to my stop. And if I'd have gotten stopped out, it would have had to been here. If I would have gotten stopped out, I guess it didn't come that close. That would have put me down probably 1,100. But again, it didn't. So, you know, it's like saying if I had more haircut, I'd have to go see a barber more often. They are 8 and 30, Rick. 8 and 30. But in any event, guys, I trust the bot. I trust the bot. Al, I said I almost got stopped out on the second trade I took, and had I gotten stopped out, I would have been down about 1,100, something like that, is what I figured, because I'm trading threes, right? But I didn't get stopped out. But that's like saying if I had more hair, I'd have to go to a barber more often. By the way, I haven't been to a barber in, I don't know, 3 years. For $60, you guys can go buy your own clippers. And when you're only cutting 6 or 7 hairs, it is not that difficult. Just letting you know. I didn't even have to go to beauty school. Seriously. I'm going to pay somebody $18 to cut my hair? For what? It takes them longer to wash what's left than cut it. Seriously. I paid for those professional clippers 1,000 times over. Remember, it's not what you make, it's what you keep, fellas. It's what you keep. In any event, I passed on some of these trades because of the tick range. Jeff. In any event, guys, I passed on some of these trades in here, even though we had some nice trades, because of the tick range. Yeah, I can send you the indicator. Here. Let me see if I can get it. I don't really use it because of my black charts. I think this is it. See it here? We're at 98 tick range right now. Can you guys see that? Now we're down to 42. Can you guys see that tick range counter? When we start blowing out 80, 90 and better, fellas, you really don't want to trade that. Today, at some points, it was up over 200. If you were to try to trade that, let's just say with a 20 tick stop, a generic 20 tick stop, you would hear order filled, stop filled. I mean, it's that volatile. Or if you get lucky, it's order filled, target filled. Now, I think the way that Jimmy programmed this, so you could do a limit, right? Limit minimum, I'd want that 15. Limit maximum, probably 40. Okay. You can also change it from 3-bar interval, so it'll adjust every 3 bars, to 1. You could do 30 seconds, whatever. But those are the settings that, like for instance, in the summer when things get really, really, and anybody that wants this indicator, email me and I'll send it to you. In the summer, we cannot trade when it's below 15. You will literally languish in a trade. You will languish in a trade. Ideally, we want to be over 20. You know, that's comfortable. In the NASDAQ, you know, even 30, 35 is comfortable.
Order filled.
So RB just took a trade again. There we go. Now we're at 56. That's not horrific. It's a little volatile, but it's not terrible. ES did not fire the trade, at least on the bot. It went against a red background, but the entry was 41.25. I'm going to turn it off now, guys. It's 11 o'clock. Range Minimax. We've had it for years, guys, years. I think Jimmy built this thing for Ninja 7, 5 years ago.
Stop fill.
Breakout above that 47. So we're at 56. All right, fellas. Let's go through some charts, okay? Let me get rid of my order flow. Let's go through charts, guys. On the new wait till the end, Rick, and I'll give it to you.
Order filled.
Wait till the end, and I'll give it to you. Let me go through some charts, guys. So the 377 tick, which you guys know I will trade live, right? I do not trade the 500 tick live. Okay, let's go through the trades today. I've tried to highlight them all. We generally turn it on about 8:30, right? Just after gold opens. So I'm up 880 on 2 contracts, only 2, because that's what I generally trade this with live. Okay. So at 8:30, it takes its first trade. 8:34. This is a losing trade. Does not take that long, right? It's against a white background. Trade number 2, both targets. Trade number 3, 924, both targets. Trade number 4, both targets. Trade number 5, both targets. Trade number 6, both targets. Trade number 7, both targets. I did not take this trade, but it's trade number 8, both targets. So today, trading 2 contracts, it's up $880 with 1 losing trade right at the open or so. And it's getting both targets. Each of these winning trades for me, because it's only 2 contracts, is about $220. Okay, give or take. 1 losing trade, full stop out.
Stop fill.
Here's the problem with the break even on this. It's such a small time frame chart, you're going to get pullbacks and break even on most of these trades. We can talk about that tomorrow in education, but I just want to go through the trades. So if anybody has questions, you can say, oh, mine didn't do that, or I did better. If you're trading 3s, you did much better. Gold today on the 500 tick was up $1,840. The last couple days on gold have been astronomical. I do not know that there were any losing trades on gold today. Okay, so I would not get this long here because it's at 737. I don't have my gold on. The first trade that gold takes on the 500 tick is at 857. You guys should be going through your charts with me if you have an interest. 857. both ticks. Now this is with 3 contracts. So this is a 37 tick trade. Trade number 2, 928, both targets. Another 37 tick winner. Trade number 3, 954, first target, does not get second target, and stops you out on the runner and gives back 2 ticks. So you get 24 minus 2, you get 22 ticks here. No trade here, it's against a white background. We don't get that long. We get this short, both targets. So 28, 38, 48, 51 ticks. You can see the volatility increased. You get this long here for first target, and you give back a couple on the runner. Now on this, you could use break even because it's a bigger time frame. The stops are a little bigger. You're probably good. I did not take this trade. I had it off. Up $1,840. This would be up over $2,000. Gold today, if I traded the 500 tick alone, would pay for the bot. Okay. Here's Russell, and I have Russell off. Here's another winning trade. I told you guys I was turning it off. Another winning trade, both targets. So we turn the indices on about 9:30. It does not get this trade here. This is the first trade it takes, 9:34. Both targets and then some. If you were trading this 1, 1, and 1, you'd have a great runner here, but both targets and then some. Trade number 2. First target only, you give back a few on the runner. Trade number 3, both targets. And I did not take this trade. This would have given us, again, more than the 495, right? But another winner. So that's the Russell. It's the only chart I have. Hang on one second, guys. Crude on the 500 tick is up $390. Gets this short at 1040, both targets. It gets this long. Does not come to stop. You notice my trail is off. Does not come to stop. Pulls back within 71, 1 tick of stop, and goes to both targets. And then this trade here, this short for first target, and you give back some on the runner. That's at 9:15. Okay? 390. I forgot to turn off the 15 range. Hang on, guys. Let me get my live account off. Okay. Up 390. The 3-minute, which is a high probability or at least more highly profitable time frame, of late is not going to targets. We got the short. It's up 400. Got the short. It came to 54, but first target here, guys, was 51. Missed by 3 ticks on a 41 tick first target. That's a hell of a short. Doesn't get targets, though. That was up 400. Now, that is with manual intervention. I closed the trade out when it didn't break that 61. I told you guys, you may want to take ticks if you're in it. I don't know that anybody was in it. Bonds had no trades today. I've just shut that off. ES on the 8 range, which is one of the charts I will trade live. Doesn't get that long, goes to target, doesn't get that short, both targets, nothing here. It gets this short here and takes a loss, 487.50. That's the ES, only trade that took today. Now, the chart that I started experimenting with today, that I built last night after doing hours worth of testing, is this ES chart. It catches this short. Oh no, this is up 887.50 today. It did not get this short because, like a dope, I had this set to long only instead of all trades with trend. So I don't get this, or else this would be up another on 3 contracts. Let's see, 3 handles is $300, and another $500. This would be up $1,400. I don't get that trade. It takes this long. Now again, what you guys need to focus on, and if you're here on trial or watching this video at some point today or over the weekend, everybody will argue and say, yeah, well, it was a straight sell-off. It was a sell-off, blah, 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 blah. It was a sell-off. You should make money. Okay. This took a long and got target. I'm going to cover it tomorrow in education, David. Not going to do it in an open room. Or I'll put it in member Skype in a bit. And then it gets the short for both targets, 3 and 5 handles. Okay? So this in the first, and again, I'm going to start tracking totals on a spreadsheet, which I have not done in a long while. Let's see here. Let me get my live account off of that. Let me get my live account off of that.
Order filled.
Let me turn that off. Yeah, I agree. And I think I've covered everything, fellas. Oh, RB. My bad. And let me just hit universal. All bots are off. RB is about headed to the dumpster, at least on these settings. Okay. Down 865. Most of you guys don't trade it. For a long while, this was very profitable. It is not proving its worth any longer. The ones that we currently have. It is not. I don't mind trading RB, but I prefer it on a longer time frame. I'll work with it, guys. I mean, we don't have many guys that trade it, but I'll come up with settings that work. Look, fellas, you can feast on the settings we have right now with the NASDAQ, with gold 377, with some of these other charts. Who really cares about RB at the end of the day? All right. And then this, of course, guys, is my live account. I showed this trade. I showed both of my winning trades on RB. I mean, on NASDAQ. I took that long. I showed it. I will track them every day, Sir Venus. And if anybody, guys, I've showed every chart I have. If anybody, says, man, you're up $1,840 on gold. I was up 612. Send me the times it took trades, and I'll compare them, and I'll send them back to you. That's why, I'm showing these trades at least to first target, and then if I have break even +1, it can't take a loss. I'll move it off the screen, but I'm showing the trade start to finish. And then at the end of the sessions, I'm going through every chart. So if you guys are, doing comparative analysis, then you can say, okay, well, you had a trade here that I didn't get, et cetera, et cetera. But my live account, guys, I started out down almost 500, finished up 510. Okay. Now you will notice today, for the last 2 weeks, I've been trading 2 contracts on the NASDAQ. Today I went to 3. My goal now is probably for 1 more week, I'll trade 3 next week. My goal then is to go to 4 to 6 live, because then all I need is 1, maybe 2 trades. And now what's a $500 day is an $800 day or a $1,000 day or more if you get, a nice runner or 2. Okay, Chris, see you Monday. It'll be recorded. Yeah, that's exactly right, Marcos, because some guys will start later, some guys will end earlier, some guys trade fewer contracts, some guys trade more contracts. But I just want everybody to see the trades. What I don't want is for anybody to say, you're here on trial or somebody's at home watching the video. What I don't want anybody to say is, well, how did he pull the rabbit out of that hat? How did he get to $1,800 on gold? Well, I'm showing you the trades. I did not take this trade because of volatility. I don't know if the tick range shows it no, it only shows current. So I took the one short. It's in the videos, guys. It's in the videos. And again, I don't know who is here on, it's this trade here I took. It doesn't cross over into the long because we're against a red background. And I get those 2 targets. Those are my 2 winning trades. And then I had a losing trade right at the open. I jumped the gun, and it's on me. I entered early. But I'm done for the day, fellas. Okay? I'm done. That's it. I will not take another trade. I made money every day this week live trading my bot. For those of you guys that are watching this, if you guys are looking, there are not many rooms out there. I don't know if Dean is in the room. I have not seen him. There are not many rooms that trade a verifiable live account, fellas. I know there are rooms that make the claim. Yeah, Dean's not in the room today. I did not see him. I know that there are rooms that make the claim. They do not show you account number. So I'm willing to trade my product with a live account.